Hello and welcome to Good Morning DRC TV. Just wanted to bring you the latest on what is happening in the Democratic Republic of Congo with regards to the sanctions that have come so heavily on Rwanda. And President Kagame has now severed ties with Belgium. And the reason being is because Rwanda believes that Belgium has led the EU, all 27 member EU, to place sanctions on Rwanda. Now, we need to understand and put it in context and perspective. Belgium has colonized both the DRC and Rwanda. But in the current situations, Rwanda seems to be of the opinion that Belgium is taking side with the Democratic Republic of Congo. But as you would know, if you've been watching this channel for a while, we have been giving you information as to what is happening. And just by following the narrative, not only from this channel, but I believe you probably would have also come across this elsewhere, where this problem has started. Now, it's not the first time that Rwanda has come head to head with Belgium. It goes back into January when a 20 million aid from the EU was being sent to Rwanda. Belgium opposed the sending of that money to Rwanda. Obviously, because Belgium recognized the fact that Rwanda is an aggressor to a neighboring country, which is the Democratic Republic of Congo. But anyway, here you see Kagame is coming to a stadium. This happened only about 2 days ago, in which he was addressing his nation, and he mentions to them the fact that everybody had to buckle up because the ride was going to get tough because of the sanction that has come upon Rwanda. And he knows that things are only going to get worse. But let me get back to what I was saying, that Belgium has obviously throughout the years they understand the issues that arises in those in the eastern part of Congo. Like I said, they colonized Congo and Rwanda, so they are pretty much aware of the situation as to what is happening in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And for a number of years, they have been advising Rwanda to stay away from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and also not to put its hand on the minerals illegally in an illegal fashion. There is a way to do things which is legal, but I think what broke the camel's back is when Rwanda troops invaded Goma and Bukavu recently here in February. That was just basically a situation that no one could ignore. Now, nobody is saying, I'm not of the opinion like people didn't know what Rwanda was doing. All these years, for the past 25 years, what Rwanda has done in the Democratic Republic of Congo is unspeakable. It's the atrocities. Like I always say, 10 million people have already died, they've lost their life. I mean, the world knew what was happening. When I said the world, I mean world leaders, those who have vested interest in the Democratic Republic of Congo, including the US, which is always behind destabilizing nations in Africa and around the world. In this case, we also know that the US has also a part to play in what is happening in the Democratic Republic of Congo. But now that Congo has nowhere to go, turning to the US to ask for help. But it is the US who also has started that fire. But anyway, let's go back to what we're saying. The situation in Rwanda is not so good. Kagame has called his people and he has informed them that the sanctions, what is currently happening in the EU, is the Belgians that are behind all this in order to punish Rwanda, and they think it's unfair. So, in retaliation, Rwanda or Kagame has cut ties. All diplomatic ties with Belgium is now uh, is now cut off, and in response, Belgium has also declared all diplomats from Rwanda persona non grata in Belgium. That's it. So for the time being, they have been given 48 hours to pack and leave. And that means that all the officials from Rwanda who have been sanctioned by the EU, they have a problem with 27 member states. They cannot go there, and they have also seized their goods. This is really bad news for Kagame, and as a result of it, the M25 M23 who's supposed to be going to a meeting, they have cancelled their meeting. It's getting worse and worse to bad for Kagame by the hour. I'll bring you more news as they unfold. Please do subscribe and share this channel. Many thanks.